Good evening everybody, Simon here, Explosive Action, with an update for December 2015. I'm sure there'll be one more after this, not sure if it's before or after Christmas at this point, so if it's going to be after Christmas, then this is the Merry Christmas video, I suppose. And quite a few things have stacked up in the last couple of weeks, so let's just get cracking. I'll start off in this pile, which is teetering. I would be very gentle when I take things off. The first few are all, these were all $1 from a cash converters. And the first one is A Hero Among Heroes, starring Donnie Yen. I watched this, it was pretty good. Decent widescreen print as well. Not sure what year it was fairly recent. 93, yeah. It was good fun, I thought, and unfortunately it was the English dub, but still, you know, it was good fun, and surprisingly it was 16:9, which for something from Force Video, I simply didn't believe on the cover. But anyway, Mind Hunters, haven't watched this yet. It's got who we got there? LL Cool J. Some kind of hippin' and a hoppin' rapper, I suppose. I sounded like an old man then. And it's got Val Kilmer and Christian Slater. Oh my god, that's some talent right there. Mind Hunters, some kind of find the serial killer thriller. Looked decent enough. $1. Because I like pain. That's why. Speed 2 for $1. Never seen it. I don't need this, but this is fucking rare. The Circuit Trilogy Complete Collection, Olivia Gruner, Circuit 1, 2, and Circuit 3 Street Monk, which is only available in this set. Came out about 2005, 3 discs, and you cannot get the third film anywhere else in the world as far as I'm aware. And it was $1. So, yep, second copy. James Caan, Rollerball. Never actually seen Rollerball. Quite an early DVD this. It's got a sec. A little booklet. And one of those big, nice, hard DVD cases. Back when DVD cases were, you know, serious things to mess with. Like an old early Anchor Bay case, I think. Region 4, but it just feels like a Region 1. So, you know, Rollerball, classic that I can finally watch. Conspiracy again with Val Kilmer. No idea. This was actually sealed. $1. Oh, this looks pretty cool actually. Boris Karloff targets one of his last films. He's Boris Karloff playing the horror film star Orlok, which is just funny in itself. And there's people out to get him. 60s thriller, looks pretty cool. No Rest for the Wicked, and that is Robert Zadar on the front. Payless Actioner, I have never seen. Never even seen it around before. $1, give it a go. 2-pack of Highlander Endgame and Cyborg 2. Very young Angelina Jolie on the front there. I bet she would like to think this film never happened. 2-pack, 2 discs, $1. Citizen Verdict with Armand Asante and Jerry Springer and Roy Scheider. Oh, look at that. And you can see why I got it. That's a cast. Action thriller. See what it's like. Oh, look, tower. Steady. Steady. Anyway. A Man Called Hero. This was from like 1999. Print was pretty crappy, full screen. It was kind of sharp, but it was full screen and it was English dubbed, which was weird. I mean, you're used to that when you pick up some mid-70s martial arts thing, but this is, you know, Hong Kong action Hollywood special effects, Hong Kong's highest grossing ever film, and it's in full screen with English dub, and it looks like it's from the early 80s. So I watched it, it was pretty good. I would like to watch it proper I don't know if there is anything better than this. I would hope so, but I think it's shot in scope, and it should have an original soundtrack, not an English dub. So, Man Called Hero. Oh, this I just finished watching. Turbo Kid, believe the hype, people. This thing is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Delirious, delirious fun. I haven't seen gore as good as this, or as plentiful as this, since maybe Hobo with a Shotgun. It's that kind of level. Just insane splatter. You know, an arrow to the chest and the body explodes. Like it's just ridiculous. Michael Ironside having a whale of a time as the bad guy. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's set in the future, 1997, and it's very much an 80s homage film. Just a mix of post-apoc Mad Max, but on BMX bikes, and I mean, it's got like a love story in it, but sort of in that kids' adventure film style, not any kind of horrible Hollywood soap opera thing. Lots and lots of fun, and as I said, the gore is plentiful, and in only an hour and a half, doesn't overstay its welcome. Oh, a fantastic soundtrack too. It sounds pure 80s. Lost After Dark. It's been out in America a while. Just came out here, as in literally today, I think. 80s style slasher. Meant to be reasonable, but fairly derivative. Doesn't really matter. As long as it's good fun, that's all that matters. Arrived today as well. Arrow. UK Blue of Blood Rage. Look at that awesome reflective cover. So you can crack another 80s lost slasher. Finally away from the VHS days and onto something digital. Come on, you bastard. Anyway, there you go. So that's the reverse cover inside. I didn't like their design art, but that's the original VHS cover. But anyway, it's all in this really cool slip anyway. So that's 2 discs. It's a 3-disc set. Yeah, 2 blues and a DVD. Awesome. Be watching that one soon. The Pact 2. I didn't mind the first one. Wasn't like hugely over the top fan of it. Wasn't going to pick it up, but Pact 2 was $6.98, which is a bargain. So I'll see if it's any good. Finally got the Eurocrime documentary. A bit of a price drop, so I had to pick it up. Really looking forward to checking this out. I mean, look at the involved people in this: Franco Nero, John Saxon, Henry Silva, Tony Sabato, Fred Williamson. Oh my God, amazing! Love a lot of these films. And just want to dive right into it. So, Eurocrime. The latest Doctor Who, Underwater Menace. I don't usually show these, but I will now, I think, because they're just dripping them out. There's not any left to release unless they find new bits and pieces. First time on DVD, of course. Has episodes 1 and 4 reconstructed, and episodes 2 and 3. I think one of them was recently found, from memory. One of the more recent findings, I think. So yeah, nice 60s Patrick Troughton that I've never seen before, but I've heard quite a lot about, read a lot about back in the old days. This was really cool. Clones of Bruce Lee. This was a very limited edition Blu-ray. 100 copies were made. I got number 8. Check it out. Spanish company put this out. What's their name? Film Line Enterprises? No, Cinema Exploitation. That was what I got it from, which is a blog, which is all in Spanish. I had to translate it. And the print quality is excellent. It is sharp. It is not, like overblown in colour. It's what you'd expect. It's not been cleaned up, so it's all got artifacts and stuff. But that really helps, I think. The main good thing about it is it's incredibly sharp. So, and that it's in bloody widescreen. I mean, these things are always cropped and English dubbed. This is English dubbed still, but that makes it, this kind of thing is really good fun. Clones of Bruce Lee, starring Dragon Lee, Bruce Lee, Bruce Lee, and Bruce Tai. Brilliant. It's a BDR. It was only 25 US shipped worldwide, and the way they did it, and they're going to do some more titles, don't know what they are yet, is you place your pre-order, pay up front. As soon as they hit 50, they get the ball rolling, and then they locked it off at 100 and shipped them out, and it was very quick to get that, so very happy. Ghost Story, new one from Shout Factory, Scream Factory. Upgrade to the old Umbrella DVD. Haven't checked out transfer. I'm sure it's good. Just let that sink in for a bit. Gnome Alone. Okay, Gnome Alone. With, what's his name? Vern Troyer, better known as Mini-Me from Austin Powers films. And it's exactly what you expect. Now, I watched a review, a video review of this, where 3 guys reviewed it 0.5 out of 5. I don't think those people had ever seen a B-movie in their lives. I give this a solid 6 out of 10. It is ridiculous. It is gory when it wants to be, with actual practical effects. And it's just one of those, I hate to say it, but they're so bad it's good type films. Every time the gnome speaks, it's just a terrible one-liner that makes Leprechaun a poet. But it's quite short and it's good fun. So I actually am going to give you a recommendation to at least rent Gnome Alone. The editor, Astron 6. Through Monster Pictures, this is the local Blu-ray. I think we got the pick of the covers. Beautiful slipcase, that artwork. And in there, I won't get this out, but it's the same cover again, and it's got a reverse under the alternate title. I think it was Ill Editor. So if anyone knows what this is, doesn't know what this is, it's Astron 6 doing a homage to Giallo films, and I've only watched about 20 minutes of it so far. Then I had to go do something else, and I didn't feel like putting it back on again. Doesn't say anything about the film, but I just wasn't in that mood. It looks pretty damn good, very faithful to the films of the time. The colour is just pure Suspiria. You'll notice when you see it, and the dubbing is brilliantly done, and some of it's a bit tongue-in-cheek. I'm not too far into it, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So the editor, and yeah, good fun soundtrack on that too. Monkey Shines. This is a Shout Factory, Scream Factory that I'm taking a bit long to pick up. Finally add to my collection. George Romero. Underrated. A new one from them, Blood and Lace. First time ever in digital format. That's not a bootleg anyway. And never sat down to this film. I did have a dodgy copy once, but never got around to it. So Blood and Lace, early Giallo slasher. Double of Troll and Troll 2. The first presses on this comes with the Best Worst Movie documentary on a second DVD. So you got the 2 Troll films on one blue, and the DVD as a second disc. The Sender, Olive Films. Been out a little while. I had a VHS of this, thoroughly enjoyed. I now have the blue. Going in blind on this one, Rigamortis, Evil Has Come. Hong Kong film, I think it was. Was it Hong Kong? Yeah, I think it was. And the reviews I read were astounding for this thing. Just the visual elements of that. Just the covers, they look amazing. Martial arts infused, chilling homage to classic Chinese vampire movies. I hope the vampires hop. Wither, Dutch? Was it Dutch film? Swedish film. This looks pretty bloody awesome too, actually. I've forgotten completely what it's about. I read the summary and got to get it. That was a while ago. Took ages to ship. Now I forgot what it's about, but it looks awesome. Wither. And again, I've been told it's from a few people that it's a very good film. Oop, finger in front of the lens. The Godzilla Volume 3 set. This is the local Eastern Eye set. I got this very cheap, like $8 or something. 6 Godzilla films. Nice quality prints. I need to get more of these sets. It's Volume 2. There's like 5 or 6 of them. New Code Red. Rats are coming. The werewolves are here. I don't remember if I showed this in my last update or not. I think I might have. Which means I probably showed Terror Circus. And it probably means I showed Love Butcher. Well, that probably means that I showed the rest of that pile. So I could probably just stop here, can't I? Yep, Highlander, Sawney. Pretty sure I went through all these ones. Cub. Did I show Cub? I don't remember if I showed Cub, but I know I also have Cub. Cub has a soundtrack done by the guys from Zombie. Nightmares in a Damaged Brain, UK version. Picked up Hard Boiled, finally. For some reason I didn't have that cover. Didn't have the Hard Boiled at all. From Parts Unknown, Fight Like a Girl, new monster release. Hard to get in shops. Claypot Curry Killers, also impossible to get in the shops, I don't know why. Guess the JBs didn't want to stock this one. Looks friggin' awesome. It looks like Dumplings, that kind of film. More monster. A lot of monsters in here. Strigoi, the Undead. Not out of print, I don't think, but it's a hard one of theirs to find. Romanian vampire film. I'm sure I must have showed these in the update last time. Roadflower. I just haven't got these things on the shelf. Lion Strike, Ring of Fire 3. Cannot believe we even had a local copy of that film. Cold Fire. Sword of Vengeance. Sword of Bushido. I'm looking the shit over now. And some crappy thing called Hellphone.